The Chibis have taken over. Peace everyone, Unmask here, and welcome back to the Drawing Journal. So I've gotten quite a lot of new subscribers, so if this is your first time to the Drawing Journal, or you've been here for a little while, you've probably not seen this sketchbook in quite some time. So I've been doing this Drawing Journal for over a year now. I'm almost to 70 or something like that. I think it's 68 or something, somewhere around there. And basically, it's just a video that I really don't plan for. It's just I get to sketch and doodle around and not really have any pressure on doing commissions or tutorial or anything like that. But usually I'll answer questions that you put in the comments or whatever in the following week's video. And yes, so this is the sketchbook that I originally started doing the Drawing Journal in, and I just really liked working on toned paper. And I started this sketchbook kind of in a way to practice portraits, because at the time I wasn't that great at portraits, and so I tried to use this as a way to develop some of my portraitural skills. However, anyway, so this past weekend, with that said, my fiance and I went kind of crazy on coloring chibis. So this was one that I drew and I colored, and this one my fiance did. This is another one that I did here, and then my fiance did this one, and I drew this one last night and inked it. But I haven't colored it, well, actually my fiance is going to color this one. But yeah, those are the chibis that I did over the weekend, and that kind of leads me into some new announcements for my channel. So I have to say that I'm extremely excited for everything that has been going on. First, let me just say that I'm going to be flipping through my drawing journal here, showing you some of the things that I've done. I haven't worked in this sketchbook in like 8 or 9 months or something. I don't even remember. But yes, so I'm going to try to work in this a little bit more. My setup here is a little bit different. Usually I have my table tilted up, but I can move this freely. So I'll be turning it and stuff like that. Anyways, yes, so my channel has just been growing exceptionally well. I've gotten like almost 600 new subscribers in the past month and a half, and it's just been fantastic. And I'm over halfway of my first goal on Patreon. So for those that support me on Patreon, thank you so much. It's almost been overwhelming how great everything's been going. And so as of right now, I post 5 videos a week. Monday is always a drawing journal, which I'm doing right now. Tuesday is usually fair game. I have larger projects that I kind of do in the background that I don't really share until they're done. And I'm working on a couple right now, actually. Or like the collaborations that I've posted the past couple weeks. Tomorrow, before I forget, tomorrow I'm doing the subscriber portrait right here. If you can see it, it's behind me. So yeah, subscriber portrait number 12, I believe, will be up tomorrow. I'm super excited about it because the person that I drew has just been a huge fan of my work, literally since the beginning of my channel. So I'm very happy to get that subscriber portrait out. And I hope that she enjoys it. Yes, so what else? Yes, so that's all the news about my channel, I guess. Just hit 6,000 subscribers, and I just got over 300,000 views, which is crazy to think of how many views that is. Though, I mean, some people get that in like a day on one of their videos, but my channel's growing, and I'm excited because the more my channel grows, the more likely I'm able to continue it. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I'm pretty much giving myself a year to make this my absolute legitimate career. And I have to reach a certain point in order to make that a reality. And so far, it looks like it's going to be a reality. The first goal that I have is I have to get to 10,000 subscribers before August of next year. And I think I have to get to like $500 on Patreon. So I have quite a bit of ways to go. However, the rate in which my channel is growing, I should be at about 12,000 subscribers by this time next year. However, I can't really gauge that on Patreon. Patreon's a little bit different as far as analytics. But anyways, so yes, I very much appreciate all that. And back to the videos. I know I'm kind of rambling, and that's what the drawing journal really is about. Well, not necessarily rambling, but just kind of talking and drawing. Real quick, so I'm going to be drawing a chibi. I know, not a big surprise considering what I've been doing. However, like I was mentioning, Monday is the drawing journal. Tuesday is kind of like the everything video. Wednesday is the mini time lapse that is accompanied by Friday's narrated tutorial. And then I also post the real-time drawing of my tutorials on Patreon, but it's only for Patreons. And then Thursday is the day that doesn't have a video public on YouTube. So currently I do post 5 videos, but one of them is only on Patreon. So Thursday, I'm going to try to add a video to Thursday. And this Thursday will be the first Thursday video, and it's a series that I'm going to do my best to continue. I don't know how well I can keep it up. However, I'm going to do my best. I have the first week to this Thursday. I have that drawn and uploaded and everything. It's ready to go. So you can expect that video Thursday. And the video series is called Chibi This. And it's basically the one part of my channel I've never really went into, which was like fan art. And so what it's going to be is it's going to be like taking like things I like I don't know, TV shows or something like that, and I'm going to turn it into a chibi. I'm also going to be doing some people or things like that. I don't know. The idea is already out, and it's already like figured out or whatever. So I'm not going to tell you what the first video is. However, it will be Thursday. And I have next week's planned. I have next week's tutorial planned. This week's tutorial is the pumpkin house, that if you follow me on any social media other than YouTube, so Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, or whatever, there's so many I can't even keep track of, then you've already seen the pumpkin house. So the time lapse will be Wednesday, the tutorial will be Friday, and next week's tutorial is going to be on water. So I thought that it would be a good tutorial to have. Nobody really asks for what I should draw next, as far as, what tutorial I should do for the following week. I don't get a lot of requests, and it's kind of strange because I feel like the tutorials that I've been making the past 5 weeks now, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks. Has it been that long? Geez. So the tutorials that I've been making the last 10 weeks has been what's been kind of growing my channel so much. But I've only had a few requests as to what I should draw, and it's kind of just strange to me, to be honest with you. I don't know how else to put it. But yeah, as you can see, I'm drawing a chibi here. I do the 2 head high proportion. Nothing fancy. 2 heads high. You can do 3 head high, 1 and 2.5. I think there's a 2.5 that some people do. But yeah, I'm going to be drawing a little ninja chibi just because ninjas are cool, I guess. No reason, just wanted to do something simple, and hopefully I can get some of it done this video. I know I've kind of been like just rambling on about nonsense, what I feel like I've been doing. Hopefully you somewhat enjoy the video. I know quite a few of you enjoy watching the videos where I just ramble on or whatnot. But yeah, there's a few of you that are big fans of the drawing journal, and I mostly just make the video for you since nobody else really watches it. I really like doing the chibi stuff because the proportions are so easy to draw that, I mean, I feel like I haven't spent any time drawing this right now, and it's already like done because everything's so small that it doesn't really take a lot of time. And there's no real detail. I mean, it's kind of just, whatever. But that's part of the reason that I'm doing the Thursday videos as chibi stuff, because, well, for one, drawing chibis it's kind of easy. Hopefully that doesn't upset anybody by saying something's easy. But yeah, and I want to try to have as much time as possible as far as drawing it, and making the videos. So draw some katanas. I'm hoping that expanding some of my video base into fan art and things like that, I'm hoping to, kind of reach a newer portion of the audience. And that's really what has been growing my channel in the first place. And like, just trying to expand my audience base is my goal here, to get as many people to my channel as possible, drawing them in from, whatever subject they like. Because I mean, I'm a huge fan of drawing anime style. Like, that's what I started doing. Like, that's what brought me kind of back into drawing in the first place. Because I didn't start drawing people in any way whatsoever until I was like 15 years old. I only drew like buildings and cars and things that you could kind of get away with as far as making it look like anything, because a car can look just about like anything. Whereas people, they all kind of, there's proportions that you got to worry about, stuff like that. And one of the things that I always was good at drawing houses and buildings and cars and sceneries and things like that was perspective. Perspective was one of the very first kind of art, legitimately art things that I learned how to do. It was like 1-point and 2-point perspective, and then even a little bit of 3-point perspective, though I never really got into it and never really used 3-point perspective much, but it can be done well. But yeah, so it was like the first thing that I learned to do, and didn't draw people at all for many, many years. And now it's like all I ever want to draw. I almost don't want to draw anything else. Love drawing people. And I don't know where I'm going with this. So I'm drawing a ninja with 2 katana. Even though katana really isn't the weapon of choice of a ninja. Just not being historically accurate. Samurai are usually the katana wielding type, but ninjas can have whatever weapon they want. They're ninjas. Ain't nobody gonna argue with a ninja. And dual wielding katanas, that's even more impractical. I'm not quite sure how long I'm going to make this video. I haven't gotten many questions recently about anything. I mean, a lot of the questions that I get, like, what pencils do I use, or I don't know, what paper am I drawing on? Actually, I don't even get that one very much. I feel like 80% of the questions I get is what pencils that I use, even though in every single video, every single one of my videos, if you just look in the description, it shows you what I'm using. I do it on every video, even though I'm almost always using the same, even though I'm using almost the same stuff in every single video. And yet I am always going to get the question, what pencils am I using? And when I'm doing the tutorials, this is when it happens the most, is when I'm doing the tutorials. And the very beginning of every tutorial, I say what pencils I'm using and what paper I'm drawing on. And without failure, every week I get the same question. What pencils are you using? Play the video. It's in the first 15 seconds of every video. It's how I start the video, just to get it out of the way so that I don't get the question in the comments. But without fail, I always get it. And I answer it. Yeah, I take the time to answer it. I should just say, read the description or watch the video, but I'm too nice to do that. So most of the questions that I do get, I end up answering in the comments anyway, but I don't get too many questions that, like I would have to answer in video form. So if you have any, don't be shy. I'm happy to answer them. And there's been a few questions that I've kind of took the time to answer in a video. So, I'm not shy about doing that. And another thing, like, I don't have very many requests for portraits, for subscriber portraits. I have the one behind me that like I said, is going up next Tuesday, and I have one beside it. If you can see it, I doubt you can. That I'm going to be doing probably not next week, but the following week. So that's it. I just got 2. Because nobody wants to be drawn for free. You don't get them for free. And yes, yeah, you got to buy them if you actually want the physical copy. Anyways, I think this video might be getting a little bit long, and I'm not really saying anything, unfortunately. But I hope the portions in which I worked, that I was talking a bit, was mildly entertaining at the minimum. So here's where I got with my chibi. The idea is down. I think you can clearly see the idea. And I am going to go ahead and work on other important things. And I'll see you guys all next week. Remember, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. And that's pretty much it. So take care. Peace.